What's up, guys? This is MA Fish Guy doing a video on how to breed the Halfbeak, or the Wresting Halfbeak as some people know it. These guys can be a little bit difficult, and they are live bears, so at the same time they can be a little bit easier than the egg laying. But what makes these guys difficult is they actually lose fertility as they get older, so you want to get them young and keep them in like a species only tank. Usually a 20-gallon long or a 30-gallon tank or even a 55 works great for these guys. The longer the better. Tall is not so much a big thing. The pH is really not a big issue. It's usually 7.2 to 8.0. They do like the water from medium hard to hard. So you do want to keep an eye on that. And the temperature, you can pretty much be anywhere above 70, but just keep it so it's not fluctuating at all and keep it steady. So if you choose 74, keep it at 74. But these guys, the females get bigger than the males. Usually the size is around 2.5 inches, where the males are usually around 2 inches. Like I said, these guys are live bears, so they do end up fertilizing inside the female, and then the female carries these guys sometimes for 6 to 8 weeks, which is about 4 weeks for a normal guppy, so you're almost looking at double the time for just a live bear Halfbeak. These guys give birth anywhere from 10 to 20 to 30 sometimes, but it's usually around the smaller numbers just because for some reason they just don't have the vitamins in their diet that they need. So if you want a good quality breed, you want to make sure there's a lot of vitamin A and vitamin D when you feed these guys a diet, just because if not, they will have that vitamin deficiency and can suffer some problems. When it comes to sexing these guys, the Halfbeaks on the anal fin for a male will be a rod shape just like any other live bear, whereas the female is going to be a spread out fin. With these guys, the initiation is a little bit different. The male will actually nudge up against the female on her side with his beak, which will kind of initiate things, and once the female accepts them, then he'll fertilize her, and like I said, after about 6 to 8 weeks, you'll have babies. But what is nice about the Halfbeak babies is their beak actually is the same length on top and bottom versus the adults, where the lower beak is longer. So if you see this, it's nothing to be worried about. And what makes it nice is they can actually eat pretty much any fine crushed flake as soon as they're born, which is great because it makes your survival rate a little bit higher than what it would be for any smaller fish. If you don't want to breed these guys, they make a great community fish just because they stay small. So I mean, they're great. They're a top swimming fish, so if you have any bottom dwellers, mid dwellers, these guys are great for the top to kind of help break the water surface, and actually can help bring out some more of your shy fish from the aquarium, just because they're going to see a lot of movement above. If you have any questions on these guys, any comments, post it in the comments below. Go to my website, mafishguy.blogspot.com. Check it out there. If you want to subscribe. Once I hit 200 subscribers, I'll be starting to give out products. A lot of good prizes, anywhere from water conditioners to foods to filters to heaters. Pretty much anything that I can get a hold of, I'll start giving away. So yeah, subscribe. One